We've got high hopes for this contest with these two. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Dorado, Puerto Rico, a social media superstar and rising contender known as El Gallo de Dorado, Jake Paul.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? And that's the opening bell, round one. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Stiff jab. That counter shot lands. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such nice people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
You don't want to trade shots. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. They both want a knockout, you can tell. The referee not going to be happy with that illegal move. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Get your mind back on this so he can't figure you out. Great work. Just stay fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's on your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your ball.
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? And
that's not legal. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Beautiful counter shot. Insane action. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than have to.
Misses with the straight left. Missing with that jab. Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Why would they try something that's obviously illegal? Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there, get the job done.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him in.
Otherwise, he'll see it, he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it. Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle.
There's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do you tell them when you go to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. And that hook misses. Well, you can't do that, can you? You believe what we are seeing. The jab not finding its target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that lap. Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Willing to go where the other fighter won't. Good counter punching. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. And down goes Alexander Usyk. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in... 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the ring.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Alexander Usyk in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Good round, like that, I'm happy. Good man.
So did you chat basics, just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Time for the 5th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
So much for and Jake Paul will have to go to the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen, are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Why weren't they covering up? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are.
The referee might need to take a point here. Final 10 seconds. Did you see that? Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And down goes Jake Paul. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up. Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Here we go in the 6th round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly.
What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. Defense failed them. And Jake Paul goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your weasel's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for fighting.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, got fresh.
An illegal move there. The referee has seen enough. He's called a halt to the action and will deduct a point.
About time, Ref.
Both men step back for just a moment. What a massive upset this would be. And Jake Paul couldn't handle any more of it. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Talking about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. And there's the bell for round 7. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they had left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Swing. Did you see that? This may do it. It's all coming to an end. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Just missed with that hook. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. They're in trouble. Disaster. Jake Paul just got dropped. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.